Welcome everyone to Red Light Racing Series, our weekly Monday broadcast. We're live here at the Chase, as we are only 3 races away from end of this season. So it's been a long season. It's been a fun season so far. Right now, 2 guys are going to be cut after this. Well, after next week, I guess we could say, instead of this week. We go to New Hampshire this week. That's where we're at right now for 90 laps. A mile track. And right now, currently on the bubble, we have Richard Murdoch, 5 points behind. DJ Anderson back in 17th. And should be fun. So, we got 2 more races left, like I mentioned. And New Hampshire, Martinsville this week. Then we cut down to 4 drivers. So we will be eliminating 4 drivers after this week. And if that's the case, then the drivers on the cut line right now is, well, quite a few. There's actually maybe wrong. I'm trying to find out who actually is left in the... Is that it? Nope. Excuse me, I was trying to find the cut line. I know Sean Butler, Tim Blum, Eric Johnson, James Heater right now is your top 4. Actually, Max Terriot may be mixed in with this one. So, yeah, we're going to cut down 4. I apologize not having the information. I was looking on their webpage, Red Light League on Facebook. Can't find it. Maybe in my message. Give me just 1 second, and I will see if I can find it. But, anyway, 90 laps to go here tonight. Very fast track, very short track. You see the weather definitely a little bit darker than normal. It is cloudy skies. Well, mostly cloudy skies. Or overcast skies, completely grayed out tonight. A lot of grip on the track, going to help these cars turn quite a bit. And I will. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. So from what I'm seeing, let's see. Jason Wells, William Long, James Scott, and Max Terriot right now is on the cut line. If that's correct. We'll find out how that works out. Sean Butler, Tim Blum, Eric Johnson, James Heater right now the ones that's safe. But new round, everything pretty much resets anyway. So we'll see how this round plays out. And we're going to be eliminating 4 drivers after these next 2 races. 2 short tracks. And New Hampshire and Martinsville. I guess we could call this a short track. I don't really know. There's a look at the weather. Track temp only 82 degrees. So great weather for racing on this 1.03 mile track here in New Hampshire. We got about a minute and 40 seconds before we get qualifying underway. Remember, qualifying is open qualifying. We'll see how this all plays out. Sean Butler currently on top of the board. Best lap he has put in is a 29.038. James Scott, James Heater, Eric Johnson, Keith Haney, Joshua Buckley, your top 6. That's very impressive, Joshua Buckley. He's been kind of struggling I don't want to say struggling, but he does struggle here a little bit this season. Not where he wants to be, rightfully so. He's definitely a much better driver than what it's shown. Sean Butler, the winner of the last 2 races, right now on top of the board, so he's looking to try to finish or start round 3 out really strong. We'll have to wait and see if he's able to do that. He was the winner at Auto Club and Richmond, so he's got 2 more short tracks coming up, and we'll see if he's able to do what he has at Richmond. So far this season, Sean Butler does have 3 wins. Max Terriot has 2 wins. James Heater has 2 wins. And honestly, I really predict them 3 guys right there to be in the Final 4. It's just who's going to make up the other spot. James Skelton could be one of them. Eric Johnson could be one. Tim Blum could be one. So we'll have to wait and see. Practice coming to an end. See it flashing. And Sean Butler going to be And here we go. James Heater rolling out on track. In the number 18 car. DuPont Chevrolet. As the green flag is out for him in the DuPont, we'll see what kind of lap he can put down. Jeff Gordon throwback top paint scheme here this evening. Want to mention these guys' new schedule has been released for next season as well. We'll get to that shortly. Across the start finish line, James Heater. First lap of 29.328. Currently puts him in first. James Skelton takes that spot away just now. Richard Murdoch. They start his green flag lap here. Actually going to slide up quite a bit and make contact with the wall. We'll jump over to Jason Wells. Alright, Jack Wells, I apologize. Let's hop over to, let's go to Kyle Souza. The number 30 car, I think, is actually coming to his green flag lap. Andy Lee out on track right now as well. And the number 25. Number 11, William Long, got on track. 29.480 puts him in 12th spot. 412, his best lap. 497 just now. Jason Wells, the number 64 Alienware Camaro. 29.316, his best lap. As he crosses the start-finish line, he will start in 8th at the moment. We will wait and see what this lap will hold for him. We got about 5 minutes left here in qualifying. Currently on top of the board, Sean Butler right now leading the way. Crossing the start-finish line, 5:98 that time. Jason Wells does not improve. William Long, see if he improves. Best lap is a 4:12. See if he can improve here on this lap. Who's going to win the Regal Pole Award? We'll find out here in 4 minutes and 50 seconds. William Long across the start finish line. Does he not? No, he does not improve. Tim Blum, let's hop on board. Online with Tim. Right now, 7th place with the 29.293. He's really aggressive right now entering turn 3. Let's see how he does on the exit of turn 4. Really close to the wall. Does a good job. Cross start finish line. Does not improve on that lap. Actually, a little bit slower. Max Terriot and the number 42 car. One of my favorite guys to watch in here. He knows how to drive. Especially this season, he's been on it week in and week out. And that is the wall, so he'll go down and into the top area. Jeff Welker, 909 car. Right now, sitting in 11th. Fifth place, not a bad lap for the 909. Kyle Souza, once again, we got 2 minutes and almost 30 seconds left in Open Qualifying Red Light Racing Series. He's looking to beat a 29.612. And the number 30 Haas Ford. So he could 29.856 was his last lap. This much cool track temp, you should have a lot of grip, especially exit turn 4 and 2. Turn 2 is going to be the worstest one I think we got to watch out for. Seen a couple guys spin there and qualify or practice. These guys very clean drivers. However, we ain't had very many cautions in the last 5-6 weeks, something like that. They've been very clean every week. James Shelton at 86. I'm going to shut it down. Joshua Buckley crosses the line to start his green flag lap. He's going to go a little wide. Not as wide as what he wanted to go. We'll see if this hurts him or helps him. He's going to shut it down. He's got a minute 15 seconds to go back around and start another lap. Brandon Minto, 920 car. Brandon going to shut it down as well on the back stretch. Brian Phillips. He will have time to finish this lap. Anybody across the start finish line right now should be able to actually finish their next lap. And then after the checkered flies, though, if you are not across the start finish line, you will not be able to qualify. So the 920 may actually not be qualified. Brian Phillips, 29.66, best lap. And that lap of 30.392, his lap will not count this time. It looks like Brandon Minto the same way. James Heater lap will count. We'll see. Nope, he got to shut it down. So, pole sitter going to be Max Terriot, I do believe. Or I'm sorry, no, Sean Butler. It's a 29.013. Oh, Brandon Minto's lap, 29.301. Best lap he put in. And that's going to end qualifying. And there's your pole sitter for tonight. Number 88, won 2 in a row. Looking for 3 in a row for Need for Speed Motorsports. We're going to try to pull him in once these guys start to grid up. Give me just a second. There he is. Let's pull him in and talk to him. Hey, Sean, you got me?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, man, another good qualifying effort for you here again at New Hampshire. Won 2 in a row so far. New round. How do you go about approaching this race and try to get into the next round?
Yeah, it's a crazy run I'm on right now. Just try to stay up front. It's going to be very, very hard to pass here, so I'm going to choose the outside lane on this restart because the outside lane is the best, definitely the place to be. So hopefully we'll get through these corners and we can just get some laps, and just a solid top 3 would make my day here.
How big does tires play at this racetrack? Even with the cooler track temps, do they still, play a big factor as well?
I mean, lap times do fall off, but as long as you're running up that high line, it's very, very hard to pass.
Right.
Even if you got 20 lap fresher tires, it's hard to pass someone if they're not making any mistakes on a high line.
All right, man, where are you starting first? Let's see if you can cash in and go to the Final Four at Homestead. Or I'm not Homestead, Michigan, sorry. So good luck, and we'll talk to you here hopefully in a couple hours, or about an hour or so.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, so I mentioned Homestead. These guys do not go to Homestead. They actually go to Michigan for their championship race. So just completely ignore when I said Homestead. Anyway, get ready to go racing here. Everybody knows the drill. You win, you get in to the Final Four. If you're in the chase, that is. And you see the 88 automatically going to jump up to that higher line. We will see how he does. Mentioned it's going to be tough to pass. That's going to be very interesting. I know his teammates starting not too far behind. I believe it's Joshua Buckley starting not far behind him. Outside the road as well. We'll see if that plays out for Joshua, who's going to be starting in 8th place. So the pace car, lights are off. I can't remember if the pace car drops in this lap or the next lap at New Hampshire. I think it's this lap. And it does drop off, and the green flag is out. We're off to racing here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. 90 laps scheduled for tonight's race. And the 88 and the 18 side by side as we enter turn 1. We're 2 by 2 all the way back to the field, and that's going to get shaken out really fast. These guys are going to be trying to get to that higher line quick as they can. Look at all the cars come off turn 2. Side by side about 5 rows back. And that's where we'll take our first look. Joshua Buckley side by side right now with the 42 of Max Terriot. 2 wins this season. Right in front of him is Jeff Wupker and Tim Blum in the 10 car. Up on board, you can ride with Josh. Working that high line, you can see everybody working that higher line. Tim trying to make that low line work. Does he clear the 909 on the exit? It appears that Wupker going to be able to drop back using the momentum on the outside to keep Tim down at the bottom. I mentioned how clean these guys are every week, and we'll see if it stays that way tonight. Always a great race that these guys put on, especially when it comes down to the end of the race. Starts really picking up. Max Terriot looking underneath the 2 car. So you get a look over at Joshua Buckley. You'll see that high line come into play. And there you go. The momentum just allows the 2 to pull out. And here comes the 25 of Andy Lee now, using that high line. Here's a better look at 25. Jump up a little bit. Tim Blum, Eric Johnson. Tim actually able to pass Jeff Whipker on the bottom side. Now Tim trying to do the same thing to the 33. Look back, you see Joshua Buckley starting to work on the back end. Trying to work on the back end of Webker. Here comes that 42 trying to get a run. Caution flag comes out. And we got 2 cars. That is the 11 and the 920. Brandon Minto making contact with Andy Lee involved. 3-car pile up entering turn number 3. I believe this is the second caution we have had in about 6 races. So see how this plays out. It looks like the 920 just overdrove, gets into the back of the 11, making contact with the 25, who backs it into the wall pretty hard. I don't know how much damage Brandon has. Definitely looks like the 11 of William Long's got some damage. And it looks like the 920 Jack Daniels Mustang's got some damage, especially on the front end. Side's not only too bad, it's just a little bit on the right or the left front. Here's William Long's car as well. Quite a bit of damage on that one. And Andy Lee, there you go, quite a bit of damage. So pit road's open. By the way, these guys do have one fast repair just in case. Did Sean Butler stay out? He did stay out. Everybody else came down pit road. So a very big gamble for Sean to stay out. There's a race off pit road. Going to be won by James Heater, team. Followed by Kyle Souza. As we take a break, we'll come right back right after this Red Light Racing Series from New Hampshire. Welcome back, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Get ready to go back green flag racing here once again. Let's hop on board. We're going to jump right in the middle of the pack. Hop on board with, you know what, let's go with a little bit different. Let's go with Jason Wells in the 64, that bright green Alienware car. We are about to go green flag racing. The pace car drops in. The green flag is out. We're back to racing once again. Different perspective from a restart. See how it goes. Looking back as well as forward. See him really working that wheel in this Xfinity car. New downforce package changed these cars up quite a bit. Contact right there between the 33 and the 42 is with 3 wide. 33 of Eric Johnson clears the 30 and makes the pass on the 42 of Max Terra. Does Max have damage? No, he does not. Up front, pass for the lead. James Skelton takes over the top spot over Sean Butler. Here comes the 42. Terry out working on the back of Eric Johnson. Let's go back a little bit further. You see that battle back here. This is Kyle Souza and the 83 of Jack Walls. Keith Haney in the 87. Here comes William Long. The 83 went a little high. These cars are going to get stacked up a little bit. Andy Lee now working underneath the 39 of Brian Phillips. There's the 83 now. Andy's working under Walls coming out of turn number 2. And you having a little bit of time trying to pass this 83. Using a low line, it's very tough to do. We'll jump up. Kyle Souza right now working on the 87 of Keith Haney. Keith was actually pretty fast in practice. Right now we're at 10th. Contact, caution flag. Andy Lee, the 39 of Brian Phillips. Second caution of the night comes out. Oh, Andy Lee and the 83 got together. 7 all the 926. Devin Sanders also involved in this. Andy Lee's luck goes from bad to worse. Let's see what happens. I don't think he actually took his fast repair during that stop. Oh, he may have got back with the 83. No, there was no initial contact earlier in the race. There you go. That's what happened. As I believe pit road will be open. We should have takers. I expect Sean Butler especially to be hitting pit road. He does. Everybody single file. I also notice one thing about where these cars are. You notice they stay over to the right side entering pit lane. Smart move. Not to mess anybody up into their pit box. I want to mention right there, just say that the 88 missed his pit box. He had to pull forward. He's going to lose a ton of time here on pit road. That is one thing that I've been noticing as of late quite a bit, is just pit stops in general have been missed a lot. However, Sean Butler still comes out fairly decent in third place, but he does lose a couple or one spot on that stop. We catch up to the pace car. think we're about to double them back up and drop the green flag this time around after we get back to the start-finish line. Jeff Walker, however, great stop for him. 11.0 seconds on pit road. Everybody else 15 seconds, 14 seconds. Jeff Walker had the fastest pit stop by 3 seconds over everybody else. So very impressive pit stop for that 909. And honestly, I think we're going to keep seeing these pit stops being messed up by guys. Especially if we have a couple more cautions. We're just going to see a couple guys miss these boxes. It's one thing I've noticed, like I mentioned the last couple weeks. Pit stops lately have been very tough to get in that box. You really got to start practicing on getting in the box during the practice. So, I don't know. We'll see if that continues to happen here tonight. Pace car. Pulling down pit road. The green flag is out. We're back to racing here once again. The Walker actually chose the inside line, which is very interesting. Everybody's been choosing the outside line, and you can see why. Here comes that 86 of James Skelton. Skelton takes away first. Here comes second place now, Eric Johnson. You got Sean Butler moving up. Joshua Buckley's going to go for a spin. Joshua Buckley went for a spin into the wall. No caution comes out. Was there contact between him and the 18? See what happened? There was, and now we got a caution that comes out. Once again. Andy Lee went around again. This is his third wreck, actually. Him and the 920 both. See what happened. The 920. Oh, the 926 got into the 25. These guys being very aggressive now. It's something we haven't seen very much of. And we're seeing it tonight. So a little bit different style of racing so far. As we are 21 laps in. We'll take another break, guys. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to the Red Light Racing Series. So far, 3 cautions, which is definitely out of ordinary for these guys. They're usually very clean and we'll see. I'm sure to get straightened up. These guys are flawless, as I keep mentioning. So right now we had 3 cautions, but the outside lane currently being the lane to work. James Scott, your current leader, out front. We'll see if he decides to choose the high lane. Here we go. Pace light's going to be going off this time. I'm going to guess we're going to see the 86 definitely take the high lane. To let everybody know, Jeff Wepker was the leader last time when the caution came out. He is now back to 4th place. He actually chose the inside lane. Probably the last time we'll see anybody do that. I think everybody learned right there that it will not work. So it's going to be James Shelton, Eric Johnson, Sean Butler, Wepker, Max Ariott, Jason Wells. A little checkup on Joshua Buckley. He actually spun into the wall earlier, right before that caution came out. You still see a little bit of damage. Not severe damage. That's not going to affect anything, I don't think. No engine damage or anything. A little bit of spoiler damage. It may make the car tighter, loosen it up a little bit. But other than that, I don't think it's going to be too bad. So everybody getting single or double file again. At the moment, Devin Sanders, Brandon Minto, Tim Blum. Tim is actually 3 laps down. The thing with Tim, though, he is actually in the chase, so he's really got to have a better run to what he's putting on right now. Not the kind of a knot he wanted, as the pace car does get ready to drop back down pit road this time, coming out of 4. And there it goes. Green flag back out here once again. Up front, side by side, Johnson and Skelton. That outside lane should be the one to propel on the exit. We'll see. Here comes the 86. On the outside, Eric Johnson makes a really good pass to take over 3rd place. Or actually, that was Sean Butler. Slides up in front of Jeff Wepker on the inside. The 86 does prevail. Now the battle's going to be back for the 42 and the 909. Here comes the 64. Jason Wells as well. Max Terriot trying to clear the 909, and it looks like he does. 64 not going to be able to clear Wepker just yet. Should be able to here going into turn 3. Not really. Oh, he did clear him. If he decides to pull up in front of him, he does. So move Jason Wells inside the top 5. A little bit further back, this is the 83 or 11, 83, 87, 2, and 25. Number 10 Blum. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Andy Lee that you see. Has been caught up in a couple incidences already. Keith Haney, you see, in 10th. Trying to slide up, this could get ugly. He does not take away 10th place from Jack Walls. Big battle back here. This right here is for the lucky dog between the 7 and the 926. I'll take that back. That is not for the lucky dog. I don't know why I thought that was Brandon Minto back here. Hop on board Joshua Buckley. He actually enters that turn a little bit lower. Kind of see him not really solid at the wheel in 3 and 4, but kind of got that little vibration movement in the wheel. See it right there. He starts doing it just a little bit. Pulling the wheel to the left. He's right in 10th place at the moment in front of Andy Lee. Josh now with the run, trying to get to the inside of the 83. It's right here's a textbook pass if he can't complete it. For 9th place, Joshua Buckley moves up a spot. Oh, he may have moved it too far, the 83. Jack Wallace, what a save. Actually, a little bit better from his view. Look at this. One more look at the save from the 83. There you go. I was riding on board with Andy Lee. Back up to Andy Lee now. Trying to pass the 87. As they go down into turn 3, it looks like Andy Lee definitely has the speed, showing in 11th at the moment. Not going to get there just yet. Let's jump up to 3rd. Sean Butler working on Eric Johnson. Both of these guys a little bit slower than James Skelton, not a ton. Fastest that time by 29.865 was James Skelton. James Heater has the fastest lap, and actually he's back in 7th place. Pretty much single file throughout the entire field now. Really trying to close in. We spoke to the 88 at first of the race. He said that this race is going to be very hard to pass. Now, it kind of looks like this right here has that long run feel to it. We will see. But you can see how much tougher it gets to pass on these older tires. I mean, everybody right now is single file throughout the entire field. Right here's the closest battle we got on track. Here's what happened. 920 Brandon Minto gets stuck in the wall and had to tow back. Unfortunately, him yeah, that's definitely going to end his knot. So some guys having trouble with this race. And we are just about halfway, so never know what could happen right now. Anything's still very possible. Let's see, William Long trying to pass for 7th over Jeff Lupker. Caution flag. Keith Haney went around on the backstretch. Exit of turn 2. There you go. Spins the tires, goes around. Must need a pit stop coming up for these tires. Pit road going to be open this time, I believe. There they come. Now remember, I mentioned about the pit stops. Watch for people to make a mistake. Pit stop's very easy. The 83 may have got in. His pit stop was clean. Brian Phillips looked like he actually missed his box, so he's going to have some trouble. He's going to probably have to come back in. Race off pit road. Going to go to the 33 of Eric Johnson. The 86, the 88, maybe 42. The 80, actually the 88 going to come out with 4th. 64, 11. 2, 18, and 25. Brian Phillips right now out front. He may come back in. Waiting to see. If he chooses to. And he's going to stay out. Top 5. Let me take a break. Just about ready to go back racing here once again from New Hampshire. We are now at the halfway point in this race. 4 cautions so far as the pace car is about to drop down pit road. There it goes. The pace car is in. The green flag is out. We're back to racing 2. A really good restart. Almost got back into the 64. No problems there though. 33 with that outside line, definitely going to have that big momentum. Can the 86 now slide up in front of this 88? Not going to happen. He does. He does clear the 88. Sean Butler. Butler now up to 3rd using that high line. Terry up back to 4th. William Long, 64 of Jason Wells. It's not going to go good. 11. Someone was there. The 64 just about came up. Thought better of it. Possibly a little bump put on, kind of like an accordion effect just now. The 11 was that the 42 a bump, and Joshua Buckley tapped the 11 car. There's the 64 trying to complete that pass on the low side. Jason Wells. That lower line at 64 has got to try to carry that momentum out of the corner. That's where the 42 gets a lot of the momentum, where any car on the outside gets everything. All the momentum's up on that high line right now. Really got to be able to clear the car that you're trying to pass, enter and turn, and then slide up in front of them, kind of like what we're seeing right here. The 64 elected not to slide up in front of the 42. Let's see if he does it down in 1 and 2 this time. He should be able to clear him if he chooses to slide up. He does. Will he slide up? No, he's going to try to pass the 88. Jason actually making this inside of the line work really well, but he's probably burning the tires up really good. Never satisfied with trying to be inside the top 5. Always looking for more. Jason Wells now going to give up that spot to Terry out for now. Top on board. On board with Jason Wells. As William Long is actually to his outside right now. We've got to be real careful not to slide up too much and get into him. You see, he actually was able to clear William. William gets it to the wall. That's going to open the door for Joshua Buckley. Try to make a move here going into turn number 1. Buckley looking a little bit wider this time. He's trying to actually get to the outside of the 11, so a different type of approach. He'll try to pass somebody from that view. As we stay single file for now, up front. Here comes the 86 trying to pass. Don't think he's going to be able to get there just yet. Caution flag comes out. William Long. Oh, and the 909 of Jeff Lupker. Nowhere to go. The 30 just comes to a complete stop. Did he have help from the 2? Joshua Buckley was running behind him. Oh, he just gets loose. What a drive. Joshua Buckley had to go. Oh, the 7, the 25 also involved. Buckley actually had to go down into the grass, but watch this. Great save by him and not making contact with this 11 car. Woo. It's kind of a good thing he actually spun. I think because he actually looked like he was holding the wheel to the right trying to go above him. Might be a good thing he actually spun. So really the momentum of the car carried him underneath William Long, the spinning car. Unfortunately for all the other guys, they got damaged, but good job by Joshua. Should be seeing pit stops this time. They've been out there 12 laps on these tires, so we should see everyone come in. Tim Blum looks to be your lucky dog, by the way. And he was. So he will now be 2 laps down. Watch the pit stops. All these guys right here getting into the box really good. Looks like everybody actually done a really good job of getting in this time. Got away, Eric Johnson, James Skelton, Sean Butler, Max Terriot, Jason Wells, James Heater, Leo Bordes, Joshua Buckley, Brian Phillips, Jack Walls. Be right back, right after this from New Hampshire.
The yellow flag is out. Pit road is now open. Keep your eye on those gauges. We'll give you 4 tyres. 3, 2, 1, now. We're done. Get going.
About to go back green flag racing here once again at New Hampshire. This is the Red Light Racing Series. Your top 5 currently: Eric Johnson, James Scout, Max Terriot, Sean Butler, James Heater. Green flag back out once again as that 33 going to choose the higher line. That's going to help him. Let's see if the 42 of Terriot can get around this 86 as well. Watch the 88. Sean Butler started on the pole, was fastest in practice. Had a little mishap on standout on older tires. Didn't work out for him. And then had a little bit of mishap on pit road, but nothing too serious as he's still inside the top 5 as he's trying to get around Terriot. Looks like he does have a run on the exit of turn number 4. You also see that 18 of James Heater. Oh, Sean Butler not quite clear. He's going to stay on the bottom side. We got a car back in the wall. That is a 926. Devin Sanders gets into the wall. No caution comes out. 30 laps to go at the line. 31 laps to go at the line. Jason Wells, Joshua Buckley. Buckley looking to take 6th. He does take 6th. It looks like Jason's just going to give that up to him for now. A little tap put on from the 18 on the back of the 88. And we got a caution flag once again. So caution's coming quite fast tonight as the 926 slams the side of the 87. Let's see what happens here. I think he might have bounced off the wall. Got loose, boom, hard into the inside wall or outside wall. This should be interesting. Do you come down pit road now? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Maybe if you're towards the back, you know what? I'd probably go ahead and even come down now, even if we only ran 2 laps. Yeah, we're going to stay out. We may have some guys come down, though. A couple of guys that's got a little bit of damage definitely going to come down. But to be honest, I thought we'd have a little bit more people for the middle pack come down or something. So far, though, a look at the caution laps. $19 laps so far for 62 laps that we are running. Or I'm the host. Get that away. The weather, there you go. Another look at your weather tonight. Yeah, these guys are having a little bit of trouble. I don't know if they're just not anticipating some of the braking zones that these guys are breaking in, or what it is. I believe it's just New Hampshire, to be honest. This track's very tough as it is. And next week, it's going to be a fun one as well. We head to Martinsville for these guys. I mentioned earlier about next season. They have actually released the schedule for next season. And if I can find it, again, I gotta look it up one more time. I will pass it on to you. It won't take me just a second. You can also find us on our Facebook, Red Light Racing Series. That's where I get a lot of my information. Let's see. Where is it at? I think it's right here, maybe? I don't know. We'll find it out. You can also check their website for information about the league. Anybody wants to join. These guys have been around for a while. This is actually my second full-time season broadcasting them. So it's cool to be back with them for next year as well. Or next season. We broadcast at 1080p next week. Should be, anyway. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Next season schedule is pretty good. For people that don't know, this is a scrambler series. And what that means, they run 3 different cars. They are actually going to mix in a 4th car. Just a random 4th car this season. Or next season. So, to let everybody know, we go to, starting April 2nd, go to Phoenix, then Texas, Pocono. That is in the B car, the Cup car. The B car once again at Pocono. Bristol, you go to the super late model. The Cup car once again on April 30th at Las Vegas. May 7th is the truck at Kansas. I love that place in the truck. May 14th is the B car at Watkins Glen. Talladega Super Speedway ends the regular series. Then the chase starts round 1. Richmond, Michigan, Kentucky, Chicagoland of round 2. Round 3 is Dover and Charlotte. And round number 4 is Atlanta, July 16th, in the Truck Series. So there's your schedule. You can find all this at Red Light District Racing on Facebook.com. Just type in Facebook.com, Red Light District Racing, or you type in Red Light Racing. You'll see their logo, and you can find out more information there. So here we go. Current leader, Eric Johnson. Pace car is about to drop in. We're going to be going back green on lap 65 out of the 90 schedule. Green flag is out. We're off the racing here once again at New Hampshire. What a restart by that 86 of James Skelton. Can he clear the 33? No, he cannot. That low line just not allowing him to make that pass for the lead. Not yet, anyway. He's still there, though. He's not going to give up. Trying to make that 33 to force a small mistake. Easier said than done. And Johnson able to clear right now. Jump back a little bit. Joshua Buckley trying to take over 4th. He's on the outside of Max Terriot. This would be a big time run for him. Joshua not had the greatest of luck this season. A real good job here as he's still on the outside right now. That's that 42 car. Should actually be able to take that spot away. Need for Speed Motorsports. Oh, you see a couple cars getting loose in the back. We got one in the grass. Sorry about that, guys. That was William Long we seen actually get in the grass. Lap 68 has begun, and now the battle's going to be for 5th. Next Terriot, the 18. James Heater is there. That actually works out really fast. The 18 going to go a little wide. See what happens. It looks like that everybody's single file. Jason Wells has actually fallen back out a bit since the drop. He's been up to 4th. He is now riding in the 9th, or now 8th spot. That will update as soon as he gets back to the line. And right now around Andy Lee and the 7th. Leo Bourdage having a solid run tonight in 7th and the number 7. Last time by, Leo was actually way faster than the car he's chasing, the 18. So he's having a good run. Up front, Sean Butler. Underneath, James Skelton for 2nd place. Sean trying to take it away. He's going to slide up in front of the 86. He will, and he will take it away. Sean Butler starting to work his way back up. Remember, the winner of the last 2 is the 88. He went back at Richmond, and the race before that he won. Oh, I apologize. So now he's got to set his sights on Eric Johnson. Johnson comes in here without a win this season. So he's looking to try to get his first win of the year and cash his way into the Final 4 in Michigan. Sean Butler winner at Richmond and Auto Club last week. Oh, he closed in a lot there at time on the 33. The last time we had a different winner in this series was back on January 29th at Daytona. Richard Murdoch picked up the win. And that was his first win of the season. A lot of different winners this year. James Skelton's won a couple. James Heater, Sean Butler's actually won 3 races. Lando Lacey, Max Terriot's won a couple races. Jason Wells has won a race. Tim Blum, Richard Murdoch have all won races. So a couple different winners so far for 12 weeks. We've had multiple winners. What is that? 6 winners, I think, in 12 weeks. It's not too bad. Could see another first-time winner tonight. But the 33 of Eric Johnson got his hands full with that number 88. Not only that, Joshua Buckley's starting to really pick up the pace as well. Go to lap 75. Here comes the pass for the lead. The 88 trying to do it on the low line. Maybe almost making contact. 33 gets a little loose. The 88 trying to clear it. He does. Slides right in front of that 33. Let's see what the 33 decides to do. Eric Johnson giving up the lead here on lap number 70. Well, gave it up on 75. Now Sean Butler looking to try to drive away and extend this lead. We also got the battle right there for 3rd place. I even call it for 2nd as well. Here comes that 86. He's got a run on Eric, looking to the inside. Eric Johnson may have driven a little bit too hard, may have driven some of them tires off of that number 33 Camaro. Not going to be able to pass yet. James got to figure out another way to try to get around Eric Johnson. That's not an easy pass, though. Eric, one of the toughest guys to pass in this series. Max Terry also looking to try to take over fourth from Joshua Buckley. Here we go. Battle for second is between 4 different cars. The 33 of Eric Johnson has it. All these rest of the guys want it, as we are coming to 11 laps to go at the line. The 86 washed up the track just a little bit, but here comes that 42 with a good run. Max Terriot working right now on the back bumper of the number 2 car. Riding on board with Joshua Buckley, looking back at the number 42 of Max Terriot, 2-time winner this season. Ten laps to go. Sean Butler trying to drive away with this one. Started on the pole. Can he finish it up? Can he win 3 races in a row? He said earlier that he's don't really know where this hot streak has came from, but it has come at the right time as he's trying to cash his way into the championship round at Michigan in 2 weeks. Well, that 2 car almost got up to the 86. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the 86 and 2 are teammates. Yes, they are. So is the 88. There you go. You see the Need for Speed on the back bumper of them cars. So right now, 3 Need for Speed guys running in the top 5. I think James Heater could be another one. I could be wrong about that, but maybe not. He's not. Joshua Buckley actually extended the gap over Max Terry off that lap. Now out to about 3/10. Is that right? No, I'm sorry, over 6/10 now over 5th place Terriot. Just a small update. Fastest lap last time by Eric Johnson, who is running in second, starting to run down Sean Butler. Super tough place to pass. These guys only have 6 more laps. Well, 6.5 more laps to do it. I want to give a shout out to Leo Bourdage, by the way, having a solid run. Not bad at all. Running right now in 8th place, trying to run out Jason Wells. Does have his hands full with the 25 of Andy Lee. See if that battle plays out, how it plays out. Out of turn number 4, Sean Butler going to see the 5 laps to go. So that if a caution was to come out, could be the race. Not gonna lie, we've seen way more cautions than I anticipated, but only 6 cautions, not bad for New Hampshire. We know how this place can be. Next week, gonna be fun as we head to Martinsville Speedway for the last race of the chase before the championship in 2 weeks. So we'll be there next week to see who the final 4 are. keep focusing on the battle right now for second, as the 86 had to really chase that car and gave up a ton of time. Max Terriot actually got around Joshua Buckley. Here comes Terriot now looking for third place. Once again, the 86 goes wide. And Terriot going to move in from fifth, take over from fifth to third in about 2 laps. He quite passed the 86 though, with 3 laps to go. Joshua Buckley slowly starting to close back up as well. And Max Terriot takes over third place. Move that 42 up another spot. 2 laps to go for Sean Butler. Eric Johnson doing everything he can to run him down. We're staying with the battle for third for now. Going into turn 3. Sean Butler coming off turn 4, going to see the white flag for the final time at New Hampshire this season. 1 more lap to go as he works through turn 1 and 2. He's been out front for 25, trying to make it 26 laps over Eric Johnson, who is currently in second. May come up just short. Through turns 3 and 4. Make it number 3 for the number 88. 3 in a row for Sean Butler, number 4 on the season. Will win at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Eric Johnson going to finish in second. Max Terriot finishes third. James Skelton, Joshua Buckley finishes in fifth. What a run by the 88 car. Talked to him at the start of this race. Talked about how tough pass it was. It did become really tough to pass on a longer stage of this run. Last run was 35 laps. So another big win, 3 in a row for the 88, and I believe that is 4 on the season for him. Yeah, he won back in Atlanta as well. Second race of the season and one of the last 2. 3 now. So Need for Speed Motorsports once again parking another car in victory lane. As he's going to burn it down as the competitors go by on the inside on Pit Road. We're going to talk to him. I'll be honest, this right here is becoming like second thing for him, man. It's just becoming so natural. Let's talk to him. Sean Butler, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Man, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what's becoming more natural for me, just giving you interviews every week, or you becoming first every week. For the last 3 weeks, you've been in victory lane, and you do the same thing here today. This one didn't come easy. Talk us through your whole night.
Wow, it's yeah. I had a couple of mistakes on pit road there. Lost some spots. Was able to fight hard, and man, on that last restart, I was lucky to be on the outside, and James made a mistake, and I was able to get by him. And then same thing with Eric. If you didn't, none of those guys made a mistake. You just can't pass.
Yeah.
I was just fortunate that they both made them at the right time for me, and I was able to get by them. And I know it was a little bit faster than Eric, but I needed him to make a mistake, and once he did, I had to pounce on it.
Yeah, you talked about how tough it was to pass during the pre-race interview that I gave to you. Next week, Martinsville, but I want to skip ahead of Martinsville and go ahead and tell you that you are in the Final Four going into Michigan. Man, you got all the momentum right now. You got to be pretty confident heading into Michigan, I would guess.
Yeah, the way this last 3 races have gone, to win the pole, win the race, and 3 times in a row, it's just crazy. The kind of run I'm on right now. It's just way too good of a group of guys to keep running like this and everything. Hopefully, I'm not using up all my luck right now. Yeah,
man, that's something that I think this is my second full-time season broadcaster for you guys, and I haven't seen nobody go on a dominant tear like you have over the past 3 weeks. And of course, you've got 4 wins now, winning back in Atlanta. What's going to be the main goal for next week now? Are you just going to go out there and try to have fun and try to win that race as well? At Martinsville, sorry, I don't know why I said Atlanta. You got me? All right, I don't know if he's there anymore, guys. He has disconnected. We'll try to get him back in here in just a moment. We will pull in Eric Johnson and talk to him. Hey, Eric, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, Andy.
Well, man, it looks like Sean Butler's connection drops at the wrong moment now. He finishes first. You managed to finish second. 32 laps led. Very tough place to pass. It was tough. Talk us through how tough this place was tonight.
It wasn't as tough as usual. There's a lot of grip on the track. Yeah, but it is hard to make a pass, and I did all my passing on pit road.
Yeah, we spoke to Sean, and he said that he was hoping that you would make a mistake. He said that usually don't happen. You made a slight mistake. He was able to get around you. Is it just something that happened with the car? Was it, the grip just maybe carrying too much speed into the corners? What was it?
Yeah, I made a couple mistakes. I think it came in too fast, one, and then maybe it got on the throttle a little bit too soon, had to back off a little bit. It's just little things, and it added up, and Sean was able to get a run on me and got that pass done.
We head to Martinsville next week, and you finished second here tonight. That's definitely a big momentum builder going into next week at Martinsville, another flat track. How do you feel about heading to Martinsville with that type of racetrack and knowing how short it is?
I like Martinsville. Anything can happen. It's kind of like a Daytona. I mean, you get taken out or what, but they do pretty good there, so I'm hoping for at least top 5, if not the win. Yeah,
man. You're always fast, so I'm sure it's definitely going to come to you sooner or later. Good run tonight. Almost had it. But second place still not bad at all. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Just everybody with Red Light League and you. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, man. We'll talk to you here soon.
All right.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, let me bring back in Sean Butler real fast. Hey, Sean.
Hey,
there he is.
Glad that happened at the end of the race.
Yeah, that's what I just mentioned. It's a good thing it happened right there instead of in the middle, huh? I was asking you right before you left, what is the plan for next week, knowing you go into Martinsville? Is it to go out there and just have fun and try to get the win, or is it something you're going to try to do for your teammates? What's going to be the plan for next week?
Yeah, I'm going to go just like I've been doing, trying to run up front and see if I can come out there with yet another win. But if I have to help my teammates, or what was it, James Skelton's the last one in there, if I have to help him out a little bit, I'll probably do that if I have to. But for the most part, it's going to be out there trying to get another W and go into Martinsville, continue being, or go into Michigan. Continue my hot streak.
I'll be honest, if I see somebody win 4 in a row in this league, that's just I never thought I'd see somebody win 3 in a row in this league.
Yeah, I never thought I'd win 3 in a row with this group of guys in here.
Yeah, I mean, there's fantastic racers in here. That's one thing for sure. All right, man. So now I can go ahead and give your shout outs if there is any shout outs you want to give.
Yeah, just my teammate, Need for Speed, James Skelton and Joshua Buckley and DJ Anderson. He does a lot of our paints. We've been practicing a lot during the week, and I think that's definitely helping me run as good as I am. James probably had the best car here. He was not good behind people. He was way better out front. If he's gotten out front, it would have been a different race.
Right. Well, man, congratulations on first place, another win, 3 in a row now. Go out there and see if you can put another one next week and continue this record-breaking thing that you're doing in this league, because it's amazing to watch. So good job.
Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, man. Next up, we'll bring in third place, Max Terriot. Hey, Max, you got me?
Yep, got you.
Man, another top 3 finish. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say it right now. It's looking like it's going to come down between 2 drivers. Come down to Michigan. Looks like you and Sean Butler. You're fast every week. You didn't quite have what you wanted tonight, but overall, are you happy with the outcome of finishing third?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. New Hampshire is the kind of track that I don't have the feel for it. I thought I could apply what I learned earlier this year at Gateway, but it didn't really translate as good as I thought. But I'm I was shooting for a top 5 at best, so a third place finish was even better than I expected.
Yeah, and now we head to another short track in Martinsville, a very flat track, kind of similar to this, just a little bit smaller, and you run more on the bottom instead of the middle or high line. How do you feel about heading to Martinsville? Do you like your chances heading into that short track?
Yeah, it's about track position over there, and hopefully we get some long green flag runs where the tire can come into play. But we'll just have to see. I've never had that much success. I mean, so far this year I can't complain, so hopefully the good luck continues.
Well, man, you're fast right now, and it looks like you're going to be going into the Final Four. We got to wait and see what happens next week. But one of the best drivers in here, I mentioned it in the pre-race how much I like watching you. So congratulations on third place. Any shout-outs and stuff like that you want to give?
Nothing special. I mean, build the good work. It's always fun watching the replays every week, and the guys at RedLight racing every week. It's respectful, so it's always fun to look forward to the next race.
All right, man. Go out there and see what you can do. You've been on it so far this season, so good luck, and get ready for next week, man. We'll talk to you then.
Thank you. Have a good week.
You too, man. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. I'm going to be honest. You kind of just hear the confidence in every driver's voice when we speak to them. Every one of these guys think they can win every week, and it makes for great racing. We've seen it tonight. I mean, this place is tough. Yeah, we had some cautions, but it's not easy. You got to give a shout out to the guys that continue to make this league successful. All the guys, Joshua Buckley and all of them, do a great job on putting this league on. They got some great group of drivers. They're very picky on who they let in. You got to be clean. If you're not a clean driver, this is not the place for you. I'm just going to be honest. So, if you are looking for a league, contact them because it's fun. It's broadcasted and it's fun to do. I look forward to it every week. So, yeah, make sure you all check it out. RedLightLeague.com. Get ready because next week's going to be really fun when we head to Martinsville. So that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. We'll be back on Wednesday for a special event we're doing, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Take care and God bless.